There was a UAP conference held today, and in this conference, there was a photo of a UFO taken by a civilian held up. And today we're going to look at this photo. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So there was a UAP disclosure today. It was by UAP Disclosure Fund. Now, they have a website up there, a nonprofit organization, and they held this conference earlier. Now, I'm not going to fault them too much. I'm going to play probably one little snippet from it. I want to really focus on what Lewis brought up with this UFO, but I'll put a link down below in the description to their website, and then I'll also put a link to this complete video. It's over 2 hours long, and the audio is pretty bad in it, but I'm not going to fault them. It's their first time doing or putting something out. They had several whistleblowers on it, but one of the key things was out of this that I've seen so far, and thank you, Chris, for the information, was this photo that you see here that Lewis brought up. And this is what I want to focus on. If you look at this, there's a picture of a UAP or UFO, and it's taken by a commercial pilot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this play, and then I'll be back in just a minute. This is a pretty interesting photo.
Questions will involve national security. Before we begin, I would like to share something with you. This has not been planned, and I just received permission to share this with you this morning. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you now is because I think it's important and relevant to this next conversation with these two individuals who I'll introduce to you in a minute. Very relevant to this conversation. We talk about national security a lot, and our pilots, our men and women in uniform, who bravely fight wars for us, in combat. But there's a whole sector out there that we also have to be cognizant of. That's our commercial pilots and civilian pilots. And I'm going to share with you a photograph that has never been made public. It was taken in 2021 over the Four Corners region at an altitude of approximately 21,000 feet by a private pilot outside of his aircraft. And this is a photo. I'll give a copy for Congress to see. It was taken by we have all the information on the camera, and I just received permission today to share this with you. It is a lenticular object, and when you look at the shadow being cast, it is significantly large. This is an altitude of 21,000 feet. Taken by a civilian pilot. Now, why is this important? I'll pass this around. I'll hold another copy here if you can, Kirk, when you're finished as well, please pass it on down to them. This is taken from a civilian pilot, right? Not a FLIR system, not an infrared system, but an average person with an average camera at 21,000 feet. And the object potentially is anywhere between 600 to 1,000 feet in diameter. It's a lenticular object, and it is silver. Now, I cannot vouch for the veracity of this photograph. I didn't take it. But this is an example of one of many, many, many incidents involving commercial and private pilots. And guess what? They don't know where to report it. Guess what? Congress has no idea that this is happening on a regular basis. That's a problem. And why is this relevant? Because right now you're going to hear from two speakers. I'll introduce you to them in a moment. Who are experts in national security and have been following this topic for some time. What I'd like to do is introduce you to Mr. Chris Mellon.
All right, guys, there you go. Now, there's a lot more being revealed during this conference. This is just one of the things that was pointed out to me. Like I said, thanks again, Chris, for this. But you guys heard him talk about this object that was taken. It was taken by a commercial pilot, and he was given the permission to reveal it. And this is going to be probably the closest photo that we can get, because we weren't there, of this craft. And you guys heard him say that it was between 600 to 1,000 feet in diameter. It's casting a shadow down and everything for it. So this was large, and I'm wondering why we don't have more photos of this. Not saying that this isn't real or not, but I wanted to show this to you guys to get your opinion of it. Now, I'll probably come back and revisit this because I want to get more information on it, location, and if there was any other photos taken. If he took one photo, maybe he took more photos, and maybe that'll be some more disclosure information. But at least we're getting some type of evidence at some of these disclosures for it. And these people that recorded this, they'll get better. I know the audio is bad. I'm gonna go in and break this video down probably within the next day or two because it's over 2 hours long. So there'll be a link below in the description if you guys want to check out the whole 2 hours and 40 minutes of it. And it's pretty long, but I'm gonna look in and get some of the most important pieces, pull it out, do some reviews on it, and come back and share with you guys if you want to see it. So let me know in the comments if you guys want me to go in and break this thing down. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and let me know what you think about this UFO.